The wait is over. Our beloved Chicago rapper Mick Jenkins has dropped his album. And I'm gonna tell you people, y'all need to go stream it. Y'all need to go stream it. I can go in depth. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna try to keep this trip. The album's flawless. Lord Jesus, it's flawless. It's a new full course meal you can listen to from front to back. I ain't skipped not one record. The only complaint that I got to say about the album that he waited too long to drop it. I'm a big Mick Jenkins fan. I love him, love his lyrics, love how he portrays himself. You know what I mean, his flows, his lyrical ability, the way he picks his tracks. It's a flawless record. Now, mind you, you know what I mean, he didn't overwhelm us with too many tracks. He gave us a good number. Talking about 11 tracks. The whole album is 28 minutes of funk. 28 minutes that you could replay back to black. You can do a whole workout with this album. A whole workout, or if you just doing work, you could play the whole Mick Jenkins album, The Patience. Like, I honestly feel like it's King of Chicago. Best album right now. You know, I could say more than his homegirl, No Name, because her album was all over the place. This was concise, cohesive. The beats was on point. There was a jazzy feel to it. His flows was there. He picked the right features. Yeah, Benny the Butcher and all that. But let's get right to it. Now, this is Mick Jenkins' fourth link album. This is fourth link on the Chicago and Feet. And you know me, you know he repped that YCA collective. Um, you know, that's how he started. I think he's from Alabama too, stand up. And then that's where he was born at. So, you know, in 2014, he came out with his first album, Good Talk Back. It was 3 mixtapes, The Water, followed by The Wave. And then he had his commercial debut, which is The Healing Component. The next 2 albums, Pieces of a Man and Elephant in the Room, classic album. Loved it. Their classic album, even though the crowd had a mild perception of it. You know what I'm saying? But I still went into you know what I mean, I still was rocking with him. Now this is his, you know what I mean, I think he signed on a new label, RBC Records, and would be his this is a tough album, boy. A lot of people gotta come with it. Like Reason, I love his album. Like they kind of neck and neck. Reason got too many tracks. So Mick Jenkins, them Chicago boys are doing something. They're doing something over there. You know what I mean? Now, when you get in the Michelin star, it's a perfect opening to an album, and I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I mean? It provides genuine words of wisdom. You know what I mean? And it just the flow was on it too. Then when you go on the show and tell, he had Freddie Gibbs on there. You know, it gave you kind of like a back in the day rap feel to it. You know what I mean? With some samples on it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He actually proved a lot of you dudes that he could still spit. You know what I mean? He could still spit. Then he hold his own on Sitting Ducks with Benny the Butcher. You know what I mean? They was working them things. You know what I'm saying? Then he had JID on there on Smoke Break Dances. That was nice. You know what I mean? It was a good record. Meek came back with some more boom bat on 007. Everything was clear and everything. 204 was hot with heavy snares. You know what I mean? Roy G. Biv, produced by Butcher. You know what I mean? A lot of the album is good. He had Vic Mensa on there, one of his, and then he had the track that a lot of y'all know, Guapanese. You know what I mean? A little jazzy, drumless crossover, pointing out, you know what I mean, how money talks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mop was another strong record. This whole album had a jazzy feel to it. I think this is where hip hop should elevate when we talk about Tribe Called Quest, Jungle Brothers, Um, we can go De La Soul. This the evolution, and you know what I mean. Consistency with the bars, the right choose of beats and stuff like that. He picked the right features too. Like I would give this a 5, man. I know other places was like 4. I gave this a 5, man. I have nothing negative to say. Only thing I didn't say he took too long to release it. So man, y'all go stream that man album. You know what I mean? Tell him down here in Florida we rocking with Mick Jenkins. Facts. Hottest hip hop album out now. Mick Jenkins, King of Chicago when it comes to hip hop. I don't know about none of that other sucker shit. Y'all go stream his album. Peace.